Hi, I'm Connor from Dutch Interior, and I'm going to show you how to make my bagels. My This Changes Everything bagel. So very first, we're going to start out with the water. Get your mixing bowl. You're going to want it on the scale. The scale helps for accurate measurements, and this is very important with making bagels. It needs to be perfect. So we're going to start with 225 G's of water. Then we're going to do the salt. 10 G's. Tear your scale. Perfect. Then we're going to go for the honey. 20 G's. Tear your scale. Careful with this one. Honey's heavier than you expect. 20 G's, perfect. Alright, and then you're gonna add your starter. Let me get my rubber spatch.
100 G's right in there. So this starter I fed 12 hours ago to this very moment. It's very important to be very punctual with this so that it rises at least double the amount. You can see that the rubber band indicates where I filled it to, and it rose over double the amount, but if it's just double the amount, that's fine. But you also don't want to let it rise too long. If it's a little less than double the amount, if it's been 12 hours, it's ready.
100 G's go in. This one's pretty hard to get perfectly accurate, but when in doubt, I go over. Because a little sourdough taste never hurt anybody. 105, I'll take it. That aside, and then I mix all of those ingredients together before I add the bulk of the flour. See, the scale is just going absolutely crazy right now. You see that, Hayden? Why don't you get that? You see it? And then, once that's fully mixed, 450 G's of flour. All the way in and into the mixer. On a low setting, let it go until it's just thoroughly mixed and it starts to look like dough. Turn the mixer off, unlock it, pull it up, take the dough out.
Right on the counter. And here's where the massaging comes in. You don't want to knead it. You don't have to go too crazy with this part, but just to where it starts to look like a ball of dough. What I like to do is I just pull it over a bit. I don't stretch it, but then I push it down and out. And I rotate it, hold it over, push it down and out. I like to make sure that I don't tear the dough at all on this side. This is your aesthetic side. This is where it's going to be smooth, and this is where the folds are. I'll shape it into a ball. Give it a little one of these. You always want to be mindful of the fold side, because you see that looks worse than this.
This is just a greased bowl. Seam side down. With oil, olive oil. Doesn't matter, just so it doesn't stick. And then I put a moist cloth over it. And then I use my little proofing basket down here. So then put this in the proofing basket. Keep it on 5. I'm not sure what brand this is, but
5. I'm not sure what 5 means. Usually like temperature is a good way to gauge a proofing basket, but 5 is just medium, I guess.
And then we're gonna do 4 hours, so leave it on for 4 hours. See you in 4 hours. Alright, it's been 4 hours. We're gonna take out our dough. Nice and puffed up. Peel that out. Peel that out. And I greased this bowl, so this side's a little greasier. What I like to do is I like to fold into this side. Now the dough is really stretchy, so you can stretch it out a bit when you're doing your folds. Now we're gonna weigh the whole thing out. 803 grams, about 160 grams per bagel. Let's cut this up a bit to 5 seemingly equal parts. Well, there's one big bagel. I must have done some wrong math, but that's alright. Now I'm gonna shape each of these into little balls. Being careful not to rip the dough with these. My sandcastle molds all came without shovels. happens is as they rise, this gross stuff here, this unpresentable stuff, just goes away because it just inflates. Done. Use that same wet dish rag, cover it up right on your surface, and let that rise for another 30 minutes. Hands are sounding really sourdoughy.
And I'll see you in 30 minutes.
And I'll see you in 30 minutes. Alright, it's been 30 minutes. This is what they look like now. Now it's time to shape them. And then try to keep it as even as possible before they start stretching out in every direction like this. So,
no crosses flipped over, just memories and static.
repeat that 4 more times.
All outposts.
Good, really good.
Yep.
I just wanna know.
Makes me think that the yeast is saying hi. Cover it back up. And then this time, I'm gonna let the oven run just for a minute. Oven's nice and warm. Maybe a little too warm. Stop the camera. Alright, oven's at a nice warm temperature. About 80 degrees. I'm just gonna slide these in. Let them do their final proofing for about 3 hours. See you in 3 hours. What time is it? What time is it? Alright, it's been 3 hours. Super puffy. Just gonna put these in the fridge until I'm ready to bake them. Alright, it is 6:30 in the morning and I just brought some water to a boil. I'm gonna sweeten up the water a little bit with a little bit of maple syrup. Just a little bit. I'm gonna take our bagels out of the fridge. They look like still nice and puffy, but they stopped rising. Now I'm gonna cook each of these bagels in the boiling water on each side for 30 seconds. Don't mess anything up. Give it a flip. Flipped over. 30 more seconds. Alright, 30 seconds is up. So they've got pretty big, but it's not done. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna get my everything seasoning out. Just every seasoning you want to use. I use unsalted. Give that a little. Season that up. I like to use a separate baking sheet after I season the bagels. Flip this one.
The baker's dozen.
Alright, so I preheated the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been preheating the entire time we've been prepping the bagels. This is how they look now. Now they're going in for 10 minutes before I rotate them. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. I'm just gonna rotate these.
Oh yeah, look at this.
And 10 more minutes. another 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. Come on.
Oh my god, it smells so
Just perfect. Alright, all cream cheesed up. Ready for a taste test. Going for the bottom.